Hey, how's it going, guys? Dalton here with another video on the YouTube channel, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we're going to be diving into why John wants to kill and cheat on Abigail in Red Dead Redemption 2, and a lot of you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, like what? John and Abigail have the best life at the ending of the game, you know, they live in a house, they're enjoying themselves. I'm talking about in one of the camp encounter chapters in Chapter 2, that John reveals he's tired of his woman, Abigail, he's constantly tired of her nagging at him, and he wants to drown her in the ocean, which is probably not the best way for John to describe how Abigail truly doesn't, get on him about, Abigail was just trying to get on him about being a better father for Jack, because in the beginning of Red Dead Redemption 2, Jack was kind of always upset that his father, John Marston, would never talk to him. Well, in this instance, in this camp encounter, he is more on Abigail, because Abigail's constantly telling John, you need to get better at being a father to the boy, you need to be a father to the boy, you need to do something with the kid, and John wants no part of Jack in these chapters until he kind of gets to like chapter 4 and chapter 5 and 6 is when he becomes more of a father, and then of course at the epilogue where you're riding back from where John was supposed to be going on the Yukon. So this is actually what John had to say, and this is hidden in a camp encounter by Point of View. I will leave a link in the description to his YouTube channel if you guys are interested in that. He covers all kinds of Red Dead Redemption 2 secrets and mysteries, so I recommend you guys go check out his channel when you get a minute. So this is what John thinks, and this is what John wants to do to Abigail.
None of you never go do something stupid and get yourself a woman. You hear me? Trust your old Uncle John on this one. And if you got one, get rid of them. Go drown them in the goddamn ocean, because trust me, boys, it's you or them. You or them, they'll kill you. But they won't do you the kindness of shooting you or slitting your throat. They will slowly grind you down to dust with the nagging and the demands and the complaints. You will die the most painful death imaginable, and that's this. The slow realization that you would rather be dead than have to listen to her crap for a moment longer. And if you knew you could kill her and get away with it, you would. Trust me on that.
There he is.
Hi there.
Nice evening.
Hey.
So, things ain't going well with Abigail then?
Just stay out of it, Arthur.
Gladly.
So guys, as you can see in that camp encounter, it reveals that John is tired of Abigail's nagging and complaints, according to the boy and Jack. Jack just doesn't want to be a father, or John doesn't want to be a father to Jack at the moment. But you can see John literally tells everybody to go drown their woman, and if he could silently kill her without the law coming and trying to kill John after he does that, he would say he would do it. So he's basically saying he would kill Abigail only if the law wouldn't be on him. So he clearly probably didn't think about this as, he started building a family with Jack and Abigail. But I thought this was kind of interesting dialogue, because some of this you guys probably don't know. I mean, if you're only on your first playthrough, like I'm on my 5th playthrough right now, kind of investigating some of these secret mysteries that I did not know in Red Dead Redemption 2, as it's my job to cover them, and they're really fun. I definitely enjoy that. So yeah, that kind of shows you guys that John does want to kill Abigail in some of the chapters before the story of Red Dead Redemption 2, before like the epilogue started, where John and Abigail and Jack live happily ever after. So really cool camp hidden encounter, and I thought was really more on the other hand of not John. Like, I can't believe John would say something like that. I know Abigail nags at him to be a father to the boy, but Abigail doesn't deserve to be told that she wants to be drowned in the ocean. That's just a little extreme, but that was actually one of the hidden encounters. And then in this encounter, you'll notice that John will try to cheat on Abigail. There's a camp another encounter in chapter 3 where John will be drinking and he says to Karen, "I'm not good enough for you." Take a listen to this right here.
Folks seem happy.
I'm okay for now. Arthur?
My company's not good enough for you?
No, but
Too fine and mighty.
but Abigail.
Hello, Arthur.
We ain't married, you know.
Off of me. You're being an idiot.
Am I being an idiot?
Yes?
To some ranch.
So interesting enough, I do believe the one where John tries to cheat on Abigail is even funnier. I feel bad for Abigail that she has to deal with that, but it was kind of funny having John say, "I'm not too good for you," or "too high and mighty for you," and then Karen tells him, "But Abigail," and then John like tries to take Karen on his lap and stuff like that. That was pretty funny. Didn't really know that John had that in him, but there's some secrets and dark secrets that you probably didn't know that John actually did these in the old chapters of the game, which is crazy to see. And when I read this for the first time, I'm like, yeah, right. I know John Marston. He's a good character and a good Samaritan in the end of the game. But then again, I remembered, the beginning of the game, he really wanted nothing to do with Jack and Abigail at all. And then I overheard him like talking about how he's not a father to Hosea, of the boy. And I think Arthur was more of a father because he takes Jack fishing. Arthur takes Jack fishing and has more of a bond with Jack than his own father does. But it's nice to see John change his ways, at least in chapter 4, because he'll be seen like helping Jack, showing him how to cut a tree or showing him how to cut like a part of a tree in wood or something like that, and just have a good bonding with Jack, which is quite nice and quite cool and wholesome, that you probably didn't know that happened. But other than that, that's really the story of John Marston. We kind of know what his life is like after the game. We know he loves his family dearly. He will die for them and truly give everything for them as they move in Beecher's Hope. He brings back, as moving on to Pronghorn Ranch, to be a ranch hand, and then kind of show Abigail he's actually changing. But then in this instance, I'm not going to spoil the whole thing for you guys if you guys haven't played it, but I'm sure most of you guys have played Red Dead Redemption 2. Other than that, I do think it is a wholesome story in the end, that John has changed his ways to become more than ever a father to Jack. But having him cheat on Karen and saying he wants to kill Abigail, that was his young self. Now he's more grown up to understand it, but bad John for saying that in the beginning, but good John as well as in the end. But anyway, guys, that is all the information I got for you guys on this video today. That is what happens when John tries to kill or cheat on Abigail in Red Dead Redemption 2. You guys let me know what you're thinking in the comments down below. Did you suspect John Marston to do something like that to Abigail and Jack? I would love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Let me know what you're thinking down there. But if you guys did enjoy, subscribe for videos like Red Dead Redemption 2 videos, GTA 6 and Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing on my channel. Subscribe for more of those. Like I said, guys, stay happy, healthy, and well, and I'll see you guys all later on the next video.